Hello and welcome to our next topic, which is called health. So in this class, we will learn vocabulary related to health and learn phrases about how to stay fit and healthy and how to avoid bad behaviors that could damage your health. Right, let's start with this warm-up questions. What do you do to stay healthy on a daily basis? Daily basis meaning like daily. What do you daily do to stay healthy? Do you like eat fruits maybe, or eat a lot of vegetables, or do you go exercise, right? Or do you, for example, watch less TikTok or other harmful activities? What do you do to stay healthy? How often do you exercise, and what type of exercise do you enjoy the most? Exercise is very important to stay healthy, right? So, what is your favorite form of exercise? Is it running, swimming, playing sports, or going to the gym? What is it? What are some unhealthy habits that people should avoid? Unhealthy habits, such as maybe smoking or eating junk food or spending too much time under the sun, maybe, right? Unhealthy habits, or maybe using too much iPad or phone. Next question. How important is a balanced diet for maintaining good health? It's not only what you do, it's also what you eat, right? That matters to stay healthy. So, do you think balanced diet is important? Or as long as you exercise, you'll be healthy? Do you believe in that? Do you think fast food should be avoided entirely, or is it okay in moderation? In moderation means eating time to time, right? Sometimes, not usually. So, in your opinion, fast food shouldn't be eaten at all, or it should be eaten rarely, right? Only sometimes. Okay, now we got a health game, which is about sicknesses that you might have. Let's do a couple of them to understand. Okay, let's go with this. Now we will just randomly pick numbers and there will be questions, right? And then try to answer these questions. Let's start with 16. What's the matter? What's the matter? Look at the guy. He got blood on his thumb. What do you think happened? How do we describe this situation when you hurt yourself in this way? We say it's a cut, right? When you have just a little injury, it's called a cut. He's got a cut. Now let's see a different one. What's the matter? What's the matter? As you could see, the little boy is staying in the bed, got thermometer in its mouth, and is sweating, and got hot tea. What could be the problem here? What could be this illness called? Right? We are looking for symptoms. And it's the flu, right? He's got a flu. When you have a flu, you will have a runny nose, and you would feel cold, and sweat a lot, and you'd have high temperature, and such. Number 4. What's the matter? What is the problem with this guy? We see that he's drinking hot drinks, right? Hot drinks, and the problem seems to be in this area on the throat. What do we call when you have pain in your throat? He's got a sore throat, right? It's called sore. Sore means hurting, in pain, and throat. So there's just basically pain in the throat. And We will do the rest of these in the class. So let's get back to the slides. Now we will learn a bit about organs, internal organs, human organs. Take a look at this. What organ pumps blood through the body? Pumps blood through the body. This organ circulates your blood, right? Moves your blood around. What organ is it? It is the heart. And the heart looks like this and spelled like this. 5 letters, heart. Next question. What organ is responsible for breathing and oxygen exchange? So when you breathe in and out, this organ is working and it exchanges oxygen. It takes oxygen and lets out carbon dioxide. What organ is it? It is the lungs, right? The lungs are responsible for breathing. Next organ is possesses toxins and aids, process toxins and aids digestion. What organ is this? It needs to help digestion a little bit, but it doesn't digest itself. Liver, right? Liver. When there are toxins in your body, it's processed in the liver. Next one. What organs filter waste from the blood and produce urine? So it cleans your blood, filters waste from the blood. It is kidneys, right? These are kidneys. Kidneys job. And next, what organ breaks down food for digestion? So you eat food and you need to break it before you can get nutrition from it, right? And what organ does that? What organ's job is to break down food? It is the stomach. Stomach. Next one. Now, once you break down the food, you need these organs to observe the nutrients, right? Observe energy so you can move around. What organ is it? Intestines, small and large intestines. And the last one, what organ controls body functions and mental process? You function your body thanks to this organ. What organ control it? Brain, right? Brain. Brain is the organ that controls it. Okay. There it is. Now, next we will have a speaking activity here, which would be a health debate. Health debate. And each group will get different topics, right? So not all the groups will discuss the same topics. You need to debate different topics. So let's give everyone a different topic. Topics are these. Junk food should be banned in high schools. Physical education should be mandatory in every school year. The government should provide free healthcare for everyone. Social media negatively impacts teenagers' mental health. And here I gave you some clues, right? You'll work in groups for this activity and you need to divide your group into two. And one group, one group in your group will be for the idea, will support this idea, which is junk food should be banned in schools. And other smaller group within your group will be against the idea. And they need to tell their reasons why. And I gave you some clues here for each topic, right? One clue like junk food leads to obesity, poor health, and affects concentration. Again, students should learn to make their own food choices. So these are the clues, and we got more topics such as social media negatively impacts teenagers' mental health, or the sale of cigarettes should be banned completely, completely banned. Processed food are more harmful than beneficial. Screen time should be limited to 1 hour a day for teenagers. All right, so get your topic and let's get to work and let's debate. Let everyone give their opinion in these topics. Now we got some symptom vocabulary here, such as pain, fever, cough, nausea, dizziness, fatigue, headache, swelling, rash, and sore throat. And we use this vocabulary to describe what's happening to you, right? These are the symptoms. Symptoms to give away, like what is the problem with you. When you tell these to doctor, then they can tell you what your illness is, right? And health debate would be for one day, and the next day of this topic, we will have a role play activity, doctor patient conversations. And the patient should describe their symptoms and ask questions. And the doctor should ask questions to understand the situation and offer advice. Right? Offer advice. Basically, doctor patient conversation. You've been to doctor before, right? You might know some things that doctors ask, and you need to use symptom vocabulary, right, to describe what's happening to you. Do you have a fever? Are you coughing? Do you have pain in some parts of your body? Are you feeling dizzy, right? Or do you have a headache? Now, I got some useful phrases for patients and doctors. Let's start with patients. I have been feeling unwell for dot dot dot. My symptoms are I need advice on what should I do? What should I do about and doctors useful phrases. How long have you had this problem? Right? You need to ask the time. Can you describe your symptoms? You should try to, and I recommend you to. These are the useful phrases for doctors. And let's get to work and do a role play where there will be conversation between doctor and patient, right? Doctor is trying to understand and advise the patient, and patient is telling their symptoms and try to know what their illness is so they can treat it. All right, okay, this will conclude the health topic as well, and see you in the next topic. Bye bye then.